Welcome to another episode of Ascension Activations. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so incredibly much for joining us tonight. Beautiful. So, the first thing we do is we start with an Om. An Om opens and expands the upper chakra centers, allowing each and every one of us to connect to a thought grid. This thought grid is generated by the star people. They generate the thought grid in order to see the highest potential information required for each and every one of our ascension processes. So, without further ado, take a deep breath in. Oh. One more deep breath in. Oh. Thank you. Welcome to tonight's episode of Ascension Activations. We, the Star People, will be starting by discussing the Om. The Om opens and expands the upper centers of your chakras. It starts to align each and every one of you with your higher self. That higher self may be accessed through advanced brainwave biological technologies. These technologies may be activated utilizing certain sound resonances, the sound of Om being one of them. However, there are many different modalities which allow the primary individual to activate higher levels of awareness. For example, when you Om for 30 minutes, the brainwaves start to shift from alpha into theta, from theta into lambda. These are deep, deep levels of meditation which connect each individual into the consciousness of your entire planetary system. During this form of connection, there are certain biological responses that happens within your body. For example, you may lower your cortisol levels. You may start to increase your serotonin. Your body enters calm, peace. Your fight or flight systems turn off or down. Your body starts to go into higher frequencies when you resonate certain sound files within. Chanting from within your biological form starts the process because you are resonating the internal and external frequencies. However, you may also utilize different speaker technologies, which too shall give access to higher levels of awareness. However, utilizing the air elemental brings the ether within the biological form, allowing you to connect. The ether contains charged particles. These charged particles then allow different knowledge, different energy clearings to occur within your biological structures. You may connect utilizing the air. You may feel into the biological form and go deeper and deeper and deeper until you feel your higher self. Until you feel you are more than just your physical body. You are more than just your awareness. You are more than just one. Connecting in this manner allows more information to be readily available for the primary individual. You are able to access different timelines or different past or future life incarnations. The more and more you go into the Om, you go into unconditional love and higher states of brainwaves. You then will find the answers that you are seeking. It starts within. However, there are some individuals who were guided to look outside of them first. For having an awareness of the exterior circumstances allows a knowing of how to make modifications to the inside. And when that individual activates the internal circumstances, they then will be able to control any aspect of their simulation codings. This allows for variable frequencies to become radiating from the individual's heart. This starts by modifying the light lenses, which are controlled by the 0 points located within the center 0 point of each vortex within your biological form. An awareness of each chakra is key. 4, to pull the consciousness within the biological form and feel the 0 point, then allows access to the center soul tubule and the higher self. You may then start to feel any aspect of the physical reality on the outside. Where is it located? Where is the energetic cord connected into your primary light systems? When you locate that energetic cord, you then may make modifications to the frequency holdings of that cord. The more and more you modify your energetic grid structures from the inside, it then shows mirrored world reflections on the out. Any aspect that you see may be changed to your liking, including individuals. 4, you are not changing the individual. You are changing the frequency within yourself, which then mirror reflects a new frequency in the individuals surrounding you. As you are connected, each person is connected. Each individual is situated in their own light bubble. This light bubble is their aura field. It generates their own individual perception of a world among worlds. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so incredibly much, dear star people, for this beautiful, beautiful channeling. Thank you. Can you focus on an old photo of you and change back into being young? This is one of the questions we had come forward. It's so beautiful. So yes, you absolutely can do that. And the way that we go about doing it is like this. How does that photo make you feel? The energetic codes is what is key for all shifting abilities. Now, once again, there are many different ways to go back into that younger body vessel. One way is to close your eyes and vibrationally realign your consciousness into that moment of time and space so that when you open your eyes, you become that version of you. However, your consciousness is no longer going to be in the environment that you are when you start to make that shift. Your consciousness is going to open your eyes in the younger version of you and be that version of you. So quantum shifting works like this. You are able to put your awareness back through time and space into that body vessel, into that situation, that environment, that player character. And then your memory like slips, like a deja vu. And what happens is you remember the timeline that you were once on, but now the memory of the current body vessel that you were situated in becomes your new memory. And it looks like a deja vu. Or we are very powerful right now, being multidimensional in this day, in this moment. You are able to consciously pull any and all emotion codes from that younger version of yourself and allow your body to feel all emotional settings. How did it feel to be in that body when you were 20? What emotions did you feel? Was it lighter in certain areas? Was it darker in certain areas? How were your emotions situated? Was your Kundalini channel properly flowing from left to right with the magnetic and the electrical systems? Now, when we start to go in and we start to feel into that younger version of yourself, then we start to hold the emotions within your heart. And the more and more each and every one of us is able to hold these emotions within the heart, we consciously push them into every single cell within the body. The second that 8% of your cells are holding that frequency to being in that younger body vessel, your body naturally will start the process of anti-aging, and all of a sudden you are in that body vessel. It starts with the cells first. If you have to meditate a bunch of different times to get the emotion codes into the body, that's okay too. What we do is we keep focusing on it. Now, it's seeing how this actually manifests for us and having no expectations of how it manifests. You could blink your eyes and all of a sudden a vibrational shift occurs and you are literally situated in that body vessel. Or you can hold the resonance of those emotion codes, and then all of a sudden technology may come out and it may automatically anti-age your body that you have right now. We have no expectations how it is meant to manifest for us. We hold the emotions of what we choose to see, and we allow it to manifest. This is how thought forms and emotion codes work for each and every one of us. We become the thing that we wish to see and watch it manifest into our waking physical reality. It is so beautiful. So yes, we can change our body vessels. We can anti-age ourselves. There are many different light settings that each and every one of us are able to achieve when we start looking inside the body. Inside the body is where all the settings are located. There are different energies that each and every one of us are able to activate from within, which then allows us to see and to sense other world among worlds expressions. There's a different world out there in which all of the people are really happy on the planet. Everyone has food, everyone has a house, all of the needs are met. We are focused on a level 1 civilization, and there is open contact and communication with extraterrestrial species. This is already there. The energy is already there. All we have to do is hold the emotional settings. And when we do that, we vibrationally activate that world among world into our physical reality. We have no expectations. However that chooses to manifest, it may come very rapidly for each and every one of us, or we may open our eyes and shift and we're already there. There's different walking meditations that we start to pull these emotion codes in. And because we're in a walking meditation, your eyes open and you see it. Many times, individuals who are at the end of their life, their final moments, release, they see something and they say something to the people around them. And they say, oh my gosh, this is here. It's always been there. They had everything that they needed the entire time. They were just unaware of it. That is who we are. We are multidimensional in our being. We are beings of light and plasma and sound resonances. Your emotions are magnetic in their nature. When we start to identify this is who we actually are, and this is how our biological form is designed to work, we literally are sitting in supercomputers as a biological form. Our bodies are designed to do the most extraordinary things. And we know this because of people who have pushed themselves. They have pushed themselves to such limits that they are able to do things like climb mountains. They are able to do things like walk on fire and coals. And they are able to access different dreamtime realms, different lucid realms, astral project. They're able to see beyond the physical reality. Our shamans of old, they could do this. They could contact different civilizations from out in a cosmos, beaming with so much light and so much life. They're able to see into different worlds. We do this now. We now have the name for it, but it literally is a new world. When we swim in the ocean, people, the divers will tell you they are in a different world. It feels like a different world. When you look in a microscope, you are seeing in a different world. And the microscope levels, it's infinite in its nature. They go deeper and deeper and deeper, and they keep discovering different microscopic organisms. When we look in the stars, we go deeper and deeper and deeper, and we see more life. The universe is teeming with life from every single angle. We are able to open and activate our pineal glands that allows us to see deeper into the world among worlds expression. This allows each and every one of us to see, to visualize within the microscopic levels. For whenever we see in the microscopic level, you may look at one aspect of your world microscopically, and then you may look over here microscopically, and it is a totally different world. This is how the universe exists. It is a multiverse in its nature. We can look inside one person's body and we can look inside of a second person's body. It is completely different, although there may be similarities, but there are differences as well. It is a very unique astral signature that each and every person carries that forms your energetic grids and your biological form. The more and more you go deeper and deeper into the universe, into the multiverse, you start to see more mirror reflections of who you truly are. It is absolutely a beautiful time to be here on this planet and to be walking the path of ascension. Thank you guys so incredibly much for joining me today. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful day, a happy start, and I am sending many, many love and blessings. Thank you, dear star people, for this beautiful channeled session. We send you our many love and blessings and our deepest gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.